Hi, I'm Eric Schwartz, and this is The Mighty Meeple. In today's video, we're going to do a detailed unboxing of Bob Ross, The Art of Chill game, a 2 to 4 player game by Big G Creative. Now this is going to be a detailed unboxing. We're going to take our time and take a look at everything that's inside. If you want something quicker, click this link right up here and it'll take you to my other video where I do a quick unboxing and just gives you a quick overview of the contents. Also at the end of the video, we're going to take a look at this Funko Pop. This is not a part of the game, but this is a kind of a promotional item that is an exclusive design by Big G Creative. So stick around at the end and I'll show you this as well. Otherwise, let's go to the table and see what's inside. Okay, let's start with the instruction manual. We have a nice look at Bob Ross in his studio, recording his show, The Joy of Painting. This is nice. Seems like a simply laid out game. The instruction manual is very succinct, well laid out. It looks like numbered out, in order, easy to follow. Starting off with the setup, a quick look at the objective, a quick game overview, and then going into more details of the gameplay. How does a turn progress, and what kind of actions are you performing on your turn, and a more detailed look at the different actions on those turns and what that actually means. Again, more discussing your turn and the different things that can happen. Here we have examples that are easily laid out for you to follow. And then just how you're finishing up the game, and a quick reference so that you can just leave this on the table and just look at this right here just to have a quick reference of how your turn goes. So easy, 7-page instruction manual, so it should be easy to learn, easy to play. It's not going to be very heavy. Alright, now let's look at the game board. This is the game tracker, basically. You have 4 little cubes. Let's get a close-up of these here. Alright, so these are little wooden cubes, painted in the 4-player colors. So you got yellow, blue, red, and green. Alright, and these cubes will be used to track a player's level of chill. Also, you got these little cardboard pips. Let me get one of each color here. You're going to get 3 of these for each color, and these are cardboard. Kind of got a shiny, glossy side and kind of a flat matte side. It doesn't really matter which side you use, but they're colored on both sides. And I imagine a player will use these to keep track of the type of elements that they have painted on the different paintings throughout the game, like so. Alright, this game board and these little cardboard, like I said, nice thick cardboard, came out of this. It punched really easily, so don't have to worry about punching it out and getting it out, although it was tightly wrapped up in the plastic. and it was a little difficult to get out. So make sure you have like a pair of scissors or a knife handy to kind of help you get that plastic off without bending the game board. So I would advise that as you're opening up your copy. Let's get these to the side. You also have your player boards, which are shaped like easels, where you can keep track of your different art supplies and art tools that you have. Again, four boards for the 4 different players, labeled as blue, green, red, and yellow. And they're also color coordinated on the back, so the green one has a green back, blue one has a blue black, red and yellow. Let me adjust my camera here. We're going to get a little closer for the cards. Alright, next up we have the cards. Make sure we're focused here. Alright, you have 3 different types of cards, and they are differentiated from each other on the backs. Not only are they different colors, but they are also different sizes. If you look here, so if you notice here, these black ones a little bit bigger than these blue ones, which are a little bit bigger than these gray ones. Alright, so they're differentiated from each other by size and by color, to help you keep them all straight as you're playing the game and as you're organizing everything at the end of the game. What you have is your technique cards, your chill cards, and your art supplies. All right. Let's start with the technique cards. Alright, so your technique cards are basically just different items that you have. So you got your 2-inch brush, phthalo blue, I think is how you say it, not exactly sure, bright red paint, palette knife, cadmium yellow, Van Dyke brown, sap green, fan brush, cadmium orange. You got a 1-inch brush, and titanium white. Alright, so those are the technique cards. Okay. Next up we have the chill cards. These have the blue, light blue backs. It looks like these are different actions that can be taken. So this one was like earn 1 extra chill point if you paint a feature with cadmium orange. Alright. So I believe, hold on, let's see. So yeah, you'll be drawing these throughout the game, I guess. Let's go through these. Bob Ford, he's just chilling. So, you know, earn extra chill points if you use certain colors. Maybe when you use certain techniques. It's neat because it looks like they all have little Bob Ross quotes as well on the bottom of them. You have unlimited power here. You can do anything on this canvas. Anything. I wonder if they have any quotes about happy little mistakes. Painting should always be fun. Should make you happy. That's when you're truly an artist. Alright, those are all the chill cards. Alright, and finally, you got the art supply cards. And this is your biggest deck that you have. And essentially, you know, I'm not going to go through every single one of them like I did the others. But essentially what you have is you have art supplies that have just various combinations of color as well as a type of brush or / palette knife. So if you notice here, these both have titanium white, but this one has a palette knife, this one has a 2-inch brush. And likewise, these both have 2-inch brush. But this one's blue, and this one's white. Alright. And so all of these art supply cards are just basically that. So you just got, you know, various colors. Oh, and you got this one here, which seems like a wild card. So any color, but there's no brushes on them. So it's just a you know. As you can see, just a whole bunch of combinations of color and brush. And some more of these wild cards. And there's 60 of these. One thing I'd like to note, I'm not sure if this camera will pick it up. You might be able to see it with the reflection light. You notice that little kind of the texture on there? You can kind of see it on the light as the light's reflecting on it. But all these cards, including the chill cards and the technique cards, they all are textured on both sides of the cards, which to me it's nice quality texture on it, which means it's going to be very easy, as you can see, to pick up. You know, I'm not struggling to pick these cards up off the table. They also make it very easy, you know, shuffle. I mean, these are literally just fresh out of the plastic, and I just shuffled it, you know, quite easily. They're not sliding all over the place. If you ever had like a brand new deck of cards, you know, and they're nice and they're smooth, you just know how they just kind of, they slide, they just go all over. These are nice and textured, so they're going to be very easy to handle. So just nice little quality, piece of quality that I wanted to point out to you guys. All right, next up I want to show you the painting panels. This is what all the players will be working on. There's a thick stack of these. There are 15 of these panels, and as you can see here, I mean, they're good size. They're bigger than in your standard card, but these, all 15 are double-sided, so I'm going to show them all to you. All these painting panels are paintings that were created by Bob Ross in his show, Joy of Painting. Let's see, we have a Bob bonuses, which are different on each card. So as you're progressing, you're kind of trying to keep up with Bob Ross, and if a player paints a particular feature before Bob gets to it, then you get a bonus. You also have the different features and what is required to paint them on each card. All right. Here's one of those others. And so this is on the flip side. And so, like as I said, if you notice, I'll show you the trackers. You notice the trackers on each of these are different. All right. So you're going to get, you know, different stages on each of the different paintings based upon the difficulty, probably. And if you notice, so like the Charming Cabin on this one is doesn't take as much as on this painting. So here's that painting there. And let's go to the flip side. Mountainscape, some almighty mountains with some happy little trees. Some fluffy clouds and a charming cabin. Looks like they have a nice variety of Bob Ross paintings. So different seasons, different areas. So you got some beach sides, you got some countrysides, you got some lake sides, you got some mountains. This here's the last card. And the flip side. Alright, and leave this card here on the table, and I'm going to show you the next element we have. So this is the Bob Ross tracker. It's a nice thick wooden piece with Bob Ross printed. He's printed on both sides. Printed on there, pretty dang good. I'm scratching it up there with my nail, and nothing's coming up. So printed on there very well. And you use this little Bob Ross tracker. You're going to use this to keep track of where Bob Ross is on his painting, because obviously, like as if you're watching the show, Bob Ross is painting and you're painting along with him, so he's going along at a certain pace, and you know what, you may just be working a little faster than him. You know, if I paint these happy little trees before Bob Ross does, then you know, I get me a little bonus. I'll show you the dice here. All right, so this is a custom die for this game. So it doesn't have your little 1, 2, 3, you know, all the way up to 6, but has special sides specifically for this game. Again, printed on there very well. They're not stickers, but you know, it's a manufactured die for this game. So good quality there. Alright, last thing to show you that came in the game is this little easel. This is not, doesn't have to be used in the game. It's something, it was a design feature basically that they put in to hold the painting panels that are used in the game. And there is a nice wide lip here in order to hold the Bob Ross figure, to keep track of where he is in the painting. These need to, the painting panels in the game need to be seen by all players. So if all the players are sitting on sort of one side or one section of the table where this is standing up and everybody can see it, this is great. You can use this. If not, you know, you just put this on the table flat, and just so it, you know, as everybody's sitting all around the table, everybody can see it and keep track of it. All right, and finally, like I promised, here at the end we have this this Funko Pop. Now this is a Big G Creative exclusive. And what makes it an exclusive item is it's flocked. All right, so it's got a fuzzy texture. Now this is something that they've done with Target, so you can get these exclusively at Target or Target.com. If you don't care about the flocked feature, you can also get the unflocked version at Walmart or at any other store. So like even Amazon, you can find it there. But that's the Bob Ross Funko Pop. Again, it's something that was created to be like a promotional item as this game came out. So he's got you know, his little palette there. Looks like a 2-inch brush. You know, his jeans got a nice little tear in there because, you know, he's hip like that. Let's see. Looks like the head can swivel around. I don't know if you're picking up the kind of the fuzzy texture of the hair there, and beard. Yeah. Oops. That's that guy. And that's what's inside a box of Bob Ross, The Art of Chill. I hope you had a fun time joining me as we dove in to see what's inside this game, everything that you get with it, as well as taking a look at this Funko Pop with the fuzzy hair. Now, if you'd like a copy of this game or this Funko, the best place for you to get this is at your local Target or Target.com. I'll leave a link down in the description how you can get this online. That's going to be the cheapest place because this is a Target exclusive. You can get it elsewhere, but you're going to be paying more money. Now, if you'd like an all plastic version of this, it probably will be a little bit cheaper. You can also get that at Amazon. I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. If you have any comments or questions about this game or anything in general, just leave it down in the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer them as quick as possible. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a good old thumbs up. And if you like what I'm doing on this channel, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it, and it would let you know whenever I put new videos out, so you can see more unboxings, some reviews, some how to plays, and maybe even some playthroughs. But until next time, game on, my friend.